Okay, hi everybody. This is part 3 of my Toronto haul. This is the actual IMATS part of it. So I'm just going to get started because this is just getting started. So the first thing is Hakuhodo brushes. I knew going in that I was getting 2. I knew that I was getting a concealer brush and I knew that I was getting a lip brush. I have quite a few of their brushes already. And while there's tons more that I want, I just can't afford to get everything I want all at once. So I started with, I think this is $2.70, and this is a lip brush. It's made out of weasel hair, and it's just a lip brush from Hakuhodo, and I will have them all again on my blog. And then the other one I knew I was getting was going to be a concealer brush. And I haven't even opened this one yet. And this one I got was in G540. Now the only difference in the different lines from Hakuhodo is the ferrules and the handles. It has nothing to do with the actual brush heads. So I personally stick to the G line or the basic lines, the black handled ones, because they're less expensive and they're still the exact same quality of the brush. And I've had no problems with any of mine. So it's just this one, and it's a concealer brush. And then I'm taking absolutely zero responsibility whatsoever for this. This is the G529, and it's a highlighter brush. And this one just magically jumped into the bag. I don't know how that happened. I take zero responsibility and blaming it on the crazy people at Hakuhodo because I was just getting a lip brush. And a concealer brush. No, I saw this and I just couldn't not get it. And it was $80 for all 3 brushes. So I think that is very reasonable. The next thing I got was from the line Modern Basics. Modern Basics are the manufacturers for Starlux. Their products are they're literally Starlux products just without the Starlux labeling on them. I have no problem with Starlux does that. When it first came out and there was a bit of a fuss online, I actually stuck up for Starlux. Lots of companies do it. I think it was kind of silly of Starlux not to at least change the name so people couldn't find out right away. But I had no problem with it. I had a problem when she came online and lied about it and denied it. And then first she had actually said her line was that they made the line themselves and she hired a product developer specifically to make the products. So I had a problem that she lied about that, and then she continued to deny it. She now says that it is products by Modern Basics, but she reformulates them and she works with them to tweak them and alter them to make them right for her. I was speaking to the owner of Modern Basics actually, and I think it was the owner. They all said she was the big boss, and she kept saying she's not the big boss, no one's the big boss, it's a team effort, but everyone was like, no, she's the boss, and it was her card that she was handing out. She said that it's absolutely not true, that they don't reformulate the stock products, and that they're just relabeled. So I really, really don't want to support Starlux, not because they repackage. I couldn't care less about that because they obviously don't have the integrity to be honest when caught. But I got this fan brush which retails for $43 on the Starlux website, and it is the Royal Fan, and this was $14, and then it was 15% off for everybody in the industry, and apparently as a blogger I qualified for the 15% off. So I got this, then I got a bronzer. And again, this is one of Starlux bronzers, and these are very expensive on their page compared to the $7 I paid for it. And this is just a really nice, subtle, I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera, but it's just a really nice bronzer, minus the Starlux logo right there. And then I got 2 lipsticks. Now these were $5 each or 5 for $20. So they were $4 or $5 each depending on how many you got. And I just got 2. And these again are Starlux products. They're the same ones Starlux uses, they're just not with the labels. And this one I got in Spellbound. I'm out of room on my hands. I'm gonna just take off my watch and move this. So that's the first one. And again, that was called Spellbound. And then I got Rococo. Which is just that second one on that side. So I'm excited to try those out. I also got 3 China Glaze nail polishes. They were 6 for $20, and I split these 3 with Shivani. Got another 3. She's the blogger of Glam Diaries, and I will link her info below. And then I got a handful of OPI minis just for gifts for people. Then I got some brushes from Bdellium, and they came in a nice little Bdellium bag. And I got, the first brush I got was the 990, and it's ginormous. Like, it's just so soft, and I love it for powder and just for like putting the finishing powder on. But they're just so big, this brush. Like, I can't get over the size of it. And I don't think in my blog post, which I will link below because I already have the blog post up for these, that you can just tell just quite how big this brush is. Then I got the 10-piece set with brush roll. Now, I'm going to very quickly, I mentioned it in my blog. These are advertised as being 20 pouches. But I want to show you what happens when you put one in. So I put a brush in the brush roll, and now I'm going to take another brush. You can't put it in the brush roll because the second hole is right there, and it just won't fit. You see, the other one is right over this one. So I think it's a really, really big design flaw because you can really only fit 10 brushes in. Now, some of the smaller brushes you can fit 3 or 4, but if you have the bigger ones, they just won't work. Otherwise, I love the roll, and I plan on getting a lot of use out of the roll. So yeah, I don't dislike the roll anymore. I just think it's kind of ridiculous of an oversight on their part. So I showed you this big brush, and then this is a 10-piece set. I used this one today to put on my blusher, and I really, really liked it. It's a flat brush. This is the 957, and I used this one today to apply my bronzer, and this is the 964. And then I used, what did I use today? Then I used today the 781 and the 769. I used all Bdellium Tools brushes today, and so far I really, really like them. They pick up product really, really well. They blend really, really nicely. They're super, super soft on the skin. Now, a lot of these brushes are dyed, I've been informed. Some they dye white and some they dye black. So you really don't know which ones are. So until I wash them a few times, I really don't want to say they're great and go run out and buy them or not, because I want to make sure they don't bleed. They haven't shed at all yet, so that's a good plus. One thing is, unlike a lot of the Japanese brushes, a lot of the Hakuhodo, the Shiseido, a lot of the Japanese artisan brushes, they tend to be smaller and have smaller handles, which I disliked originally, but now I've gotten used to them. So these are really uncomfortable in my hand. They're really, really big. Like, they're just really, really big brushes. So that's something to note. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just going to be something to get used to again. But I think I prefer smaller handled if given the choice, now that I've tried them all. That's the pink. And this one is called Femme Fatale. I'm really hoping they'll be at IMATS in LA, because I'd love to see what else they have and get a little more time to look. This was really at the end. And I don't know if they had more colors that I just missed because they were sold out, because I got there later in the day. But I love the little velvet pouch. I love the package it came in. And yes, that was my haul. That is everything. I also have a Makeup Forever 112 brush that is in the mail on the way here. It was ordered from Sephora online because there were none out in the Sephora store. And otherwise, that is my haul. I have tons of work to do to review everything on my blog, tons of stuff to show you, so I think I just need to go to work blogging and get everything up. Again, links to the companies will be in the description bar below. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're not subscribing, and I will see you all next time. And the last thing I got before my camera dies, if I can, is this little bag, and it is from the Lip Bar, and I got this little lipstick pen. These they were just giving away if you like them on Instagram. And then I got this lipstick, and it comes in a little velvet pouch. They have crazy colors. They have turquoise, they have blue, they have purple. I'm wearing the pink one right now. For me, this is a really, really big step out of my comfort zone. I just love the packaging. A friend of mine bought one and showed it to me, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to get one. I'm saying a lot, and I'm hearing myself say that, and I'm still saying it. The packaging is gorgeous. The lipsticks are great. They're crazy, crazy colored. I definitely feel uncomfortable in this color, not because the lipstick itself is anything, it's just because the color is so far outside my comfort zone. But they come in a little velvet lip bar bag, and they're just so pigmented.